Chin back, chin back, chin back. And pineapple across. There you go.
Nice.
There's your success. Put out hard. Kick, kick, kick. Now dismount. You did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. I know you. Alrighty, guys. Johnny Rocket here with day number 4 with LaQuesha. Day 3 got cut short because of lightning. Today we're going to try and catch up by getting some of those things done, as well as finish up the work that we have to do through day 4. She's going to review all the things that she's been doing so far, like kicking through the deep end with a kickboard and fins, kicking on her back through the deep end on her own with fins, maybe even on through the deep end today without her fins, for both the kickboard and the floating on her back. And then we'll start teaching her the freestyle arms and the backstroke arms, getting her moving more comfortably on her belly and her back. Hope you enjoy. Now let's dive right into it. Stretch out tall, fast feet, 2-directional kick. Very nice. Good job. Good. Nice. Nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna have her reviewing her kick on the kickboards by going through the deep end. So it's something kind of new. It's something she already knows how to do, but it's something she hasn't done yet as far as doing it in the deep end. So I'll hold her for the first couple of rounds through, and then I'm gonna set her up in the deep end where she can just push off the wall on her own. She'll hold on to both the wall and the board. She'll push off the wall on her own and be able to kick to the shallow end on her own. Kickboard up. Good job. Good job. So now you're swimming through the deep end without fins. We haven't done that yet. Good. You might not be where you think you can stand yet. There you go. You were so close.
I was so tired.
Right on the incline. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to do that much kicking because your leg muscles are larger than any of your other muscles. So they consume a lot of oxygen. They consume a lot of your energy. So when you're tired, the temptation is to come up out of the water.
Yeah.
And to try and help yourself by breathing more, by being higher. Yeah. But really, you're just making the whole operation harder for yourself.
Okay.
Every ounce of your body that comes above the water takes on 12 times its weight, so it's become 12 ounces.
Okay. So more so float a little?
Yeah, so more so push the kickboard out in front of you and let your shoulders dip under water. Yeah, like that. So it's just your head. Yep. Yeah, and the kicks can be bigger without having to be faster too. That'll allow you to get the same kind of propulsion. It might take a little longer to get through the deep end, but it won't be as difficult. By the way, all the stuff that you've had to learn, learning it in cold water does make it different, makes it harder.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. We were hoping the water wouldn't be like this. It would be the same temperature it was in July 4th, which was plenty warm. Then they had a cold snap with some rain. Good. Almost, I'll tell you when you can dismount. It's usually by these yellow hook or these silver hooks. That's where the rope is. Go ahead and dismount. That's where the rope would be to separate the shallow from the deep end. Excellent. So now on the next one, I'm going to help her get to the deep end. We're going to take a break down there. I'm going to help her hold on to a wall because that's probably something she hasn't done before either, is hold on to the wall in a deep end by herself. So I'll help her learn how she can do that for herself. And then when she's caught her breath, I'll let her push off the wall and swim back to the shallow end. And I'll teach her how to get her hand back on the board too. No, I'll do my faster. Okay. So when reaching up for the wall and deep end with the kickboard, slide it to the side. Okay, slide it away from your body to get it out of your way. And then you can hold on to the board or onto the wall and keep this kickboard away from your body to balance you.
Okay.
Okay, so you won't ever float away from the wall or get into a panic mode. Now in order to push off the wall, slide your hand down a little bit, turn your body around. Yeah, there you go. and bring one foot up on the wall, but keep one foot down, pushing against the bottom, even though it's kind of slippery. Let's keep this foot down, bring the other foot up onto the wall. Yep. And then you're gonna push off, and this hand will reach for the board to join that hand.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, push. Good job. Pull the kickboard up. Kick yourself back to the shallow end. 2-directional kick. Less is more. Stay low. Good job. Very good job. You're aiming for those silver hooks, so you're past halfway. You're closing in. And now you can dismount. I might have done that a centimeter early, but you did it. You landed on the flat part. Good job. She's swimming through the deep end all by herself with a kickboard, no fins now. Yesterday you saw her do that with fins. Now she's doing it no fins. Reach for the wall, spin the kickboard away. Good. You try to keep it in front of you. The trouble is it gets in your way and you can't reach for the wall, and then all of a sudden you'll panic. So just spin it away from you, reach for the wall. When you're ready, this time it's on you. You're gonna push off and reach the other hand that's on the wall to the hand that's on the kickboard. Good job. Going maybe to the edge of the steps. Now you can dismount safely for sure. A little bit of tickle in the ears. Good job getting used to that. It's also cold water, which doesn't help. Yeah, and then dismount by bringing your arms back, knees to chest, pull it in. Good job. She's getting much tighter and faster with her dismounts. She's the dismount queen now. And you can then dismount. Good. Let's do 2 on your own now. Good. To get the belly up, just start kicking and paddling, just to get your momentum going. Momentum creates buoyancy. Start kicking, start paddling. Stretch out tall. Now dismount. Yeah. Nice. If you dismount a little without your body being up, it might be more difficult, but you handled it well because it's day 4 and you've done 1,000,000 of them now. Nice. Good job. Good. Take some breaths. Don't let yourself get too hung up on holding your breath. But as you breathe, do keep your tank half full or above. From half full to full tank, or half full to 3/4, or 3/4 to a full. Whatever it is, keep it above half of a tank and breathe. Good. Paddles and kicks. Good. Yep.
I'm gonna stop.
You're good. I'll keep you up. I'll keep you up, and I'm going to give you more momentum. There you go. And now you can dismount. Good job. At one point, she couldn't feel like if we were still making progress or if she had stopped. So what happened was we got to a point where there was no more landmarks to use to tell whether or not we were still moving. So she got a little nervous, but she kept her cool and she just kept paddling and kicking, keeping her belly high, keeping her face above water rather than reaching up. You don't want to reach up when you're in trouble because that just sinks you faster. Keep everything underwater, remain cool, and just start focusing on keeping your chest, neck, and mouth high. Do everything you can, everything else underwater to keep that up, which she did. She did very well. So right here, folks, I'm giving her no effort, no support, just guiding her. We're turning around. Now we're going back, and I want you to kick a little bit faster, paddle a little faster like you were just doing to get yourself back there. You're almost there, almost there. A few more feet. You'll be able to dismount in 3, 2, 1, dismount. Good job. You did it. Nice job. So the next step will be, I will take her down. I'll give her most of the support and I'll take her down in the deep end, help her grab the wall like we learned yesterday, even though she had fins yesterday. Today she won't. Then we'll set her up on the wall again like we did yesterday so she can swim on her back, but she won't have fins again. So she'll be pushing across, so she'll be pushing off the wall, swimming across the deep end on her own, all on her back without fins. And I'll tell her when she can dismount. Watch this. You can relax, I'll do most of the work. Okay, so we're almost there. Let's get this hand ready. 3, 2, 1. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna set her up on the wall the proper way to push off on your back as a beginner. If you're a competitive swimmer, you want those toes up, knees up, and you want the toes as high to the surface as you can get them. You don't want them above the surface, but you want them high. But as a beginner, you want to put your knees right on the wall with your feet flat. So your toes are actually down towards the bottom, not up towards the sky. Your whole shin will be pretty much on the wall. This is so that you can't push off very hard. Because the harder you push off, there's this wave, this suction that gets created between you and the wall, creates a wave that then follows you and goes over your face. If you've seen on Instagram, Coach Mike from Nitro has amazing videos regarding this technique. Keep your knees on the wall, keep your feet flat, tops of the feet on the wall, and just release. Let go of the wall. You can keep your arms straight if that helps you for balance, but just let go of the wall and let your body drift away like this. If you need to push away just a little bit, that's okay, but just be careful that you don't create a water wall that comes over and splashes you in the face. I'll show you an example that would be done poorly for someone who got water up their nose. It would look something like this. Even with the right technique, if they're too aggressive, they'll get the same water wall. Watch. Watch, here comes. Too aggressive, here comes the water wall. It's gonna drown me, or at least get water up my nose, which is uncomfortable. Get that in the right position. Now just let go of the wall, start extending away.
Are you gonna be back there?
I'm gonna be back there ready for you when you get to the other end. And I'm gonna stay near you as well. But I'm not gonna help you. You're gonna kick and paddle on your own and you'll do it, I promise. 3, 2, 1, let go. Paddles and kicks, paddles and kicks, paddles and kicks. Good job. Deep breaths, keep your tank full. Good job. I'm gonna move you towards the center of the pool again because you're about to hit the left wall, but you're fine. Just keep paddling, kicking. Good. You'll be able to dismount very soon. Just keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1, dismount. You did it. You swam across the whole deep end. I know, that was a lot. That was a lot, but she did it. She's now able to swim across the deep end on her own. No kickboard, no fins, without anything other than on her back being able to breathe, which was also, if you remember on day one, was one of the things that she was afraid of doing was being on her back. She said she can be on her back, she doesn't like to be on her back. Now, it's the first thing that she used to get across the pool at the deep end all on her own. Okay, we're gonna reach for the wall in 3, 2, 1, reach. Good job, good job. All right, so she's in her right spot. I think she's ready to go. Paddles and kicks as fast as you can. Stand tall, 3, 2, 1, go. Good. You did go a little bit high, so you might get water. Just cough it out. Yep, I gotcha. Cough it out, and then lay back, and I'll pull you the rest of the way.
Okay.
Keep coughing. Good job. So I'm going to show you what happened there. It's not a big mistake. You'll be able to fix it pretty easily.
I pushed too hard.
You pushed up too high. And dismount. Here's a common mistake you might make when doing this on your own. She didn't push back too hard, she pushed up too high. So when I said 3, 2, 1, release, rather than releasing into the water, it was more up like this, and then you fell, and that'll cause the same thing to happen. So instead, she'll want to do something more like this. Lay that head back even more. Let go of the wall first with her hands, let it just drift away, and then push maybe with just her toes. Just her toes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take the process a little slower. right, reach for the wall, open your eyes. Good job. Nice job. All right, so let's go head back more. Yep, straight arms, and then let go of the arms. Start to drift away. 3, 2, 1. Arms let go, drift away. Now kicks, paddles, and kicks, paddles, and kicks. Here you go. Now you can go as fast as you want. Stretch out tall. Good. Good job. You're halfway through. Stretch out tall, keep breathing. Paddles and kicks. And the kicks on your back are half as big and twice as fast as they are when you're on your belly. I'm gonna steer you towards the middle again. You're just a yard or two away from being able to dismount. Nice, small, fast kicks. Use those hands to really push water. All right, dismount in 3, dismount in 2, dismount in 1. You did it, you did it. You got through it.
I got it by the wall.
Yeah, that's all right. You still got it. All right, so now we're gonna review the pineapples from back to belly and from belly to back. So this is the one where you take a deep breath and then you go across your body and behind your head. 3, 2, 1, and then dismount. Yep, good. Make sure you take that deep breath right before you go so that you can be humming as you do it, which keeps the air coming out of your nose, preventing water from going up it. Good. Deep breath in and blow. Did water get up your nose there?
Nope.
Start kicking a little bit and then do it. Good. Good. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Now remember, when rolling from belly to back, you're gonna take one of your arms, you're gonna elbow the air and then slap the water. All right, let me demonstrate real quick. Elbow the air, slap the water. Good. I'm gonna be there on your side. I just couldn't remember which side you were gonna use. Arms down, water up the nose.
Yeah.
All right, before we go, make sure you take a super deep breath and then begin humming right away. Water's gonna keep going up your nose until we remember to take deep breaths every time and hum. Now, I'm also not reminding her enough. I'll keep reminding her. Deep breath in, start the hum, because you can hum for 10 seconds with a single breath, and you can also hum for up to 20 seconds, some people for longer than that, on a single breath. But when you blow, that lasts for a second, it's all gone. A hum releases the same amount of air over a 20-second period compared to blowing. Blowing releases all the air immediately. Any water up the nose? Sounded like it.
Yep.
Yep. Any water up the nose? Yep. Sure. So as you roll, then start blowing out of your nose. We also got a partly too, is probably so the roll happens faster, is whip your face out quicker. So we gotta wait till your body comes back up. And then first, what happens is, switch off again. Your body goes down and then it resurfaces. And we gotta wait till it resurfaces before you start the roll. So you start it while you're still peed. Punks. Almost. We're gonna do it. We're gonna gather yourself. We're gonna do it one more time and then decompress. Take our second break. 2, 1, chipmunks. Nice. Oh, that looked gorgeous. Good. Stand up. Any water in the nose that time? Yeah. Something, maybe momentum is what we needed. 4 steps that I have for backstroke arms that allow you to swim backstroke pretty proficiently within these 4 steps. The first step is big, tall arms. You want to reach up towards the sky as you swim backstroke. You don't want what a lot of beginners do, which is to swim with noodly arms. No noodly arms. You don't want your elbows loose. You don't want your hand coming over your face because you'll splash water over your face. Instead, you want big, tall arms reaching up to the sky, pretending as though your fingernails are scraping the clouds. It'll look something like this. First, I'll do it wrong, then I'll do it right. That would be wrong. So here's how we're gonna practice this. Each time I'm gonna have her swimming down in the deep end with me. I'm gonna put her on the wall. I'm gonna have her push off the wall and practice her backstroke arms back to the shallow end. For the first couple times that she's practicing, I'll probably hold her head, but she'll be able to get this pretty quickly since she's already able to move on her back on her own. Using her arms will likely just increase that proficiency. And even as we get there, I'll show you. The backstroke arms are big, tall arms, reaching back, pulling the wire behind you towards your feet. All right, it's time to reach for the wall. Yeah, good. These are much easier in fins, aren't they? Yeah. So you're gonna let go of the wall nice and gently. I'll be back by your head. And I want you to reach up for the sky with each arm pull that you take, okay?
Knees on the wall?
Yeah, knees high on the wall, head back, arms straight, head back more. 3, 2, 1, let go. Good. Big, tall arms. Good. Get this chin back more. There you go. There you go. Good. So if you're on your back, even with fins, you can dismount the normal way. Ready? Dismount. Good job. A little bit of water splashing over your face isn't always the worst thing, especially if you feel okay with it, then let it happen. 1 down, 7 to go. This one's big, tall arms again, but you're gonna start to do them on your own. Now you don't have to start with a stroke.
Okay.
Let your hands both fall into the water as you get your body to the surface, then start pulling, okay?
Okay.
Head back, knees up, arms straight, ready, go. Good. Now start stroking. Big, tall arms. Look at this, folks. She's swimming on her own. And dismount. All right, so step 1 was big, tall arms. Now, what a beginner oftentimes might do is they'll have a big, tall arm, and then they'll let it drop off to the side. So step 2 is reach back for as much water as you can grab. Reach back behind your head for more water on every single arm pull, like this. Here's what it might look like if someone did it wrong. But here's how it's done right. Reaching all the way back. So I'll hold your head this for the first one, just in case you're not reaching back far enough. I'll catch an arm and reach it back for you. 3, 2, 1, just let go. Start kicking, now start swimming. Good, 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 good. And dismount. Nice. You started going so fast, it's too hard for me to keep up. Nice job.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, here goes steps 1 and 2, big tall arms and reach. Ready, go. And dismount. Beautiful. Step number 3, strong invisible hands or strong pulls. When your hand enters the water on backstroke, it goes nearly invisible to the spectators above the surface. That's why I call it an invisible hand, but really what you're doing is creating a strong pull. So let it stay kind of wide from your body. Don't let it fall next to your body. And people ask, how deep should it be? Well, there's different schools of thought, somewhere between 3 to 6 inches beneath the surface of the water, or 3 inches to a foot beneath the water. But you don't need it to be super deep. Just don't have it so shallow that you're pulling air. You don't need to be splashing on the pull portion as you pull water from behind your head down to your feet. So deep enough that you're catching all water, okay? Here's how a weak pull would look. Or here's how a pull that would be too shallow it would look. Neither one of those are good technique. The proper strong invisible hand would look like this. Here we go. Strong invisible hands. Ready? Let go. Push backwards. Start stroking. Good. Good. And dismount. Nice. Now step 3, these strong pulls, arguably is the most important step because it's the only step of all 4 where you're pulling water or redirecting it. What you're doing is moving yourself through the water. All the other steps are to set up a strong pull. Even though step 4 is not about the pull, you'll see why we have it in the order that we do when we get to it. And you can dismount. Good job. The 4th and final step to the backstroke arms are windmill arms. So you don't want the hands to catch up to one another down by your pockets like most of us do when we learn. Instead, you want your arms to be opposite one another, one up, one down, like a windmill. These will never catch up to one another, but they'll constantly be moving like this. You're now a machine, and the machine doesn't stop. You're a robot. Your robot doesn't stop. Okay? Here's how this would be done poorly. Here would be some good windmill arms. The arms are constantly moving. I like to say the word switch in my head, or I'll ask my students to say the word switch while they swim it in their head. Arms opposite one another, switch, 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 switch. That way they never catch up. So I'm gonna be behind you on the first one just to make sure your arms are constantly switching. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let go. One hand back. Now switch, switch, switch. Good. Reach. Chin up, chin up. Good, good, good. And dismount. And dismount. Good job.
She's getting fast.
She's getting really fast. She's getting really fast now. Well, the more comfortable and confident you get in the water and start to manage your own splashes or get more splashes over your face, the quicker you'll learn how to kind of get rid of anything that may have caused an uncomfortable feeling or something like that. You'll start to actually anticipate them or prevent them, and they'll happen way less. Even when I get a little bit of water up my nose, it's way less uncomfortable for me now than it was back when I was a youngster or just beginning. It's certainly less uncomfortable for me than it is for someone who, like you, who's watching, who might be a beginner. For you, it's going to cause a lot of pain and anxiety and fear. For me, it's kind of like no big deal because I've been through it 1,000 times. I know that it's not a big deal. So don't worry, you'll get to that point too. And she's starting to feel that. She's starting to splash herself a little bit extra, but it's not really bothering her as much as it would have on day one. Good. Good. Stand up tall. Very good. Very good. All right. Now it's time to pineapple. Pineapple. Yeah. There you go. All right. So this time on the way back, you're combining 2 steps: big, tall arms and reach. Up high, far back. And yep. And pineapple. You got it.
Nice.
Remember when you pineapple that it's the opposite arm. The opposite arm. So if you try to reach like this and roll your body, it's not going to happen. You have to take this arm in order for your body to roll. Good. And dismount. Very good. Nice. Chin back, chin back, chin back. And pineapple across. There you go.
Nice.
There's your success. So now it's steps 3 and 4, which are strong invisible hands and windmill arms, keeping the arms moving constantly. And dismount, blind. And you there. Glad you get a little too close that time. And dismount. Good job. All right, here we go on the last part of our 4th day. Now we're gonna get her to start taking a couple of freestyle strokes and then dismount. From there, we'll take a couple of freestyle strokes and turn it into a 1-arm pineapple. 2, 1. Good. Nice. So the freestyle pulls, you want to make sure that you're pulling water backwards. The whole point of a pull is to move your body or your vessel forwards in the water. So make sure you're pulling that water backwards. Don't just go through the motions. Especially don't worry about what's happening above the water. That's called the recovery portion of the stroke. It doesn't really matter what's happening up there. What matters is what's underneath the surface, kind of like an iceberg. The majority of the work is done underneath the surface. When you pull water backwards, that's what moves you forwards. Not only does it keep you going the direction you want to go, but speed and momentum keeps you up, keeps you buoyant. Kick fast. 2 pull. Good. Make sure you get through the second pull before you dismount. You're dismounting while this pull is still halfway in the air.
Okay.
And it's caught. You're going to trip yourself or tip yourself. There you go. On the next one, just to see, I want you to start with your left arm. Good. That was significantly better. Good job. Nice. Whoa. Nice. Yeah. Right on. Good. One. Nice. So you got to give me that second hand first. Now I'm going to take the second hand. So if you're going to start with this hand, 1, 2, and we're going to take this hand.
Oh, okay.
On your back. Now kick. Now dismount. That's how you do it. Stay back. Good job. Blow. Blow. There we go. I mean, out of your nose. If you had water in your nose, blow out of your nose.
Oh.
If the water's in your mouth, blow out of your mouth. If the water's in your nose, blow out of your nose. Roll. Good roll. Good roll. Sit up. Good. You're doing such a good job. We're running out of space. Pineapple. Catch your breath. Pineapple. Good job. You're ready. You're ready. If you were willing to do that for me, you're ready. The nice thing about what we're about to do is I'm going to let you stay on your back.
Okay.
Okay? So you're going to start on your back.
Okay.
Roll to your belly.
Yeah.
2 strokes. Roll back to your back, and we'll dismount from the back. This is easy.
Okay.
Okay?
You're gonna help me.
I'm going to help you the whole time.
Okay.
Head back. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Get ready with a deep breath. Chipmunk cheeks and pineapple. 2 strokes. Good. Now roll to your back. And finish on your back. And dismount. You're so strong. You said, I'm not even putting my face in the water, coach.
I practiced yesterday at the pool.
Yeah, nice.
I love to hear it.
Yeah, I love to hear that. You'll always see way more progress with just some supplemental practicing. And pineapple. Good job. So you're going to be able to do forwards and backwards all you want with fins on. With fins on.
Correct, yeah.
And I want you to keep the fins when you're practicing for a while.
Okay.
And either until we meet again
Yeah.
or for at least a year.
Okay.
Here we go. Deep breath. Pineapple when ready. 2 strokes. 2 strokes. Pineapple again. Good job. I'm there. I'm there. Good job. Dismount. You did it. Even if you're going to swim with your face up, you're swimming.
It's true.
Yeah. Good job. Catch your breath and then lay your head back. Here we go. Roll again. Good job. Cough it out. Breathe it in. Cough it out. Breathe it in. And dismount. Good job. Now, I will warn you too that when you're here with your face up, be careful that you're not choking because your face is up and you're splashing water in.
Right.
You might be better off committing to 2 strokes and then getting back on your back again. Or committing to 2 strokes, lifting your head and getting on your back.
Okay.
Because you do a good job of lifting your head to help you roll, which oftentimes doesn't work, but some people can do it. It's because their instincts are strong enough. Some people can do it. And those are right instincts, those aren't wrong ones. All right. Might be a little far. If you know how to flip onto your own back, you got it. You do not need your instructor there for you anymore. It's nice, but you don't need it. Ready, go. Do it all on your own. Deep breath. Look at that.
Nice.
Roll your back, get it up, cough and breathe. Well done on your stomach.
I'm like, good up.
Yeah, you're good. Well done on your stomach. Nice job. Nice job. I'm so proud of you. She got her belly, she took those strokes, and then she lifted her head up. She's swimming. She's a swimmer. 4 days. Okay. I like when you look for yourself, because you're going to start to realize just how far away you start that roll.
Okay.
Nice big breath. Nice big exhale. That was the best one yet. That was the best one yet. You can dismount. That was the best one yet.
Cool.
Cool indeed. Very cool. There. And you're there. Congratulations. You learned how to swim. You did it. You're welcome. And you survived 2.5 hours in on your last day. Alrighty guys, well you just watched LaQuesha learn how to swim in 4 days. While she didn't have a fear of water necessarily, she did have a fear of the deep end and not being able to breathe on her own. Well now we got her rolling from her belly to her back and her back to her belly so she can swim all day. It's going to take time. She's going to get better at it. She keeps practicing at home. She and I will keep in contact with texting and FaceTime calls from time to time. I'll write even some of the things that she needs to work on next so that she can keep improving over the next year or so. If you found these videos helpful and you've learned something too, splash that like button, subscribe to the channel for free, buy the merch, become a member, follow on the other social media platforms. But also, if you're interested in these kind of swim lessons for yourself in person for 4 days, 2 hours each day, and you want to be on my waiting list, reach out to me by email or you can text me. I don't pick up the phone because there's too many phone calls in one day for this kind of thing. Right now, we're about 6 weeks behind in getting to people and helping them finally get their turn to get on the list to come and swim with me. So it is a long list. We're getting several hundred communications a day through comments and text messages and phone calls and voicemails and emails. So if we can keep it through emails and text messages, I promise I get to everyone on the list, but I also only respond in the order of which these requests are received. So if you reach out to me today and you're calling me and you're texting me and you're emailing me and you're wondering why I haven't responded today or within 24 hours, that's because there's people way ahead of you who have already reached out to me and I need to get to them first. But you will get a response from me eventually, so be patient. I'll be with you soon. Thanks for watching. Now get ready to rock it.